75 years has gone by since 9th of November 1938, but I can say it honestly, I live with this night, with these days in my mind, day and night. I had an experience in my life. I have seen 5 different concentration camps. But I remember the night from Kristallnacht in my memory that will never go out. I was 16 years old, and I was from a religious home. I was a singer in the choir, in the synagogue. I was studying Talmud. My life was the synagogue. So when we saw that synagogues were burned, everything in Munich, I come from Munich, and we see that there's running and running. Where are they running? We couldn't find out where the people were running. They were running for robbing, killing. What happened? I wanted absolutely to see my synagogue. My parents, may they rest in peace, never agreed to this. The day goes by, another day. It is November the 12th. And I did, like some other kids do today, not listen to my parents. And I swindled myself out, and I went to the synagogue. I mean, it was a catastrophe. And people were around there and were speaking to each other. This was my goodness. So I said to the people, isn't it a shame what they did to this synagogue? But it didn't take long. I was taken from both sides. 2 men in civil take me away. Where did they take me? To Dachau. I was 16 years old. Dachau. People who haven't, it was the first concentration camp in Germany, Dachau. But people didn't have the idea what will be with them. We were running and running. We had to march and we had to. But there were people who could not march anymore, elderly people. And it's before my eyes. We were hit. The people were, and they had on their boots, they had iron on the, and the iron went in our muscles, they put it in. We should walk faster and faster. We had a few people who ran to the electric wire to kill themselves. We had a man, and this will never forget, who always was very proud, a Jewish man. He was in his 60s, 70s. I am a Deutscher. I was in the First World War. I got medals from everybody, how good I was on everything. He was shot in the war, in the leg, and they had to put him a wooden leg. Today it's different, but at those times. And he couldn't walk fast enough. So they came, they pulled out the leg and hit him so long until he was dead. So I said, this is a Deutscher with medals. What will be with us? We don't have any medals, we have nothing. The food was, we can one slice of bread in a little coffee. So nicht gewinnt kein Nescafé, you know. But what was it? We became demoralisé. This means demoralized. What did I do? I didn't do anything. I just said, how darn shame is it what they did from the synagogue? The Torahs were on the floor, the books, alles on the floor. They couldn't burn over there the synagogue because the synagogue was a big shul, but it was behind a big private apartments. So they were afraid that the fire will go where the people are living. So they put with hammers and seals and killed every little stone from the shul. So what did I do? I am in Dachau. My parents didn't know where I was. I made a mistake. I was young, I didn't believe it. What happened? My parents went right away to the Federation. There was one lady still working in Federation. And they called the Red Cross because there was a law. You had to be 17 years old to be in a prison or whatever it is. And I was 16. So the Red Cross and the Jewish Federation came together, and they came to Dachau and picked me up because I was a minor. Because on the 20th September I got liberated from there, and on the December 21st I would have been 17 years old. I had, in my young years when I was in different camps, I was 10 times dead, but 11 times I came back. And my life is the Jewish life, and I'm proud to say I'm a chazan by profession. I was 61 years on the Omet. And this day, like the 9th of November, will never, never go out of my mind. Thank you.